Hi, welcome back to another video. You'll have to excuse the sore throat today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to dismantle this Sony lens that we have here. It's quite a good lens. It's quite expensive, to be honest. It's a 2.8 by 16-50 SSM. Don't know if you can see that or not on there. And what I find is it's jamming up just slightly when I'm trying to return it to its normal position. And now that it's returned to its normal position, it won't go out anymore. The barrel's just not turning. So I'm now going to take it apart and find out what's wrong with it. Now, for those of you who have probably seen one of my last videos I done a couple of years ago regarding dismantling a lens, I was never very good at it. So you may well ask, why am I trying it again? Well, I'm a great believer in trying things and saying, well, you know, if you don't try, you'll never know. So what I've already done here, just for quickness, is I've taken all the little screws out the top here. So I'm now going to prise off the top of this to have a look underneath and see what it's like. So we'll pull this off here. It's kind of jamming up a little bit, whatever's holding it together, I don't know. It looks like there's maybe something there. Just give it I'm not really entirely sure why it's not coming. Oh, there we go. There we go. There you go. So, you take this part here off, and then we'll put it back together again. Ouch! When it comes to assembling it. So there's a little plate there, as you can see. You can bend that back and forth. So that there, maybe what was holding it back, so we'll take that off. This part here, not sure what that was. So that's the first part out the way. We now have a look inside. It's all fairly white in there. Maybe that was to do with me dropping it in some water first to try and get it to work. Thinking that maybe have helped. So I'm now going to try and get right into it. I don't know how we do this, but we'll do it together and work along the process as we go. It looks like this part in here may have to come out, so I'll pause the video just now until I do the next part, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what we would actually do next. I've tried to take these little screws out from the inside here, but it's not actually working. They seem to be jammed, so try and prise that up. I've taken the rubbers off, these things here, the rubber grips. I've taken them off, and underneath here I found there was two screws which I removed, but it doesn't seem to help any. So I don't know if it will lever off. No, it doesn't seem to pry up underneath that part. So I'll get something, maybe try this and see if this will work. Oh, there we go. We're getting this part off now. Got to be careful if you've got to put it back in again. So just be careful how you lift this off. There we go. That's that there. Looks like there's something attached to it. There we go. So that's that part now removed. Probably something that we will use again, so we'll be very careful with that. So that's now getting us into the next part where there's more screws. So what I'll do is I'll remove them and then come back and do the next part. So to save a lot of time, the next thing I have done is removed all the little screws in here. However, there are two screws, this one and this one, which I can't get out for some reason. But I'm sure we'll manage without it. Now, what I've discovered here is because of those two screws that are there, I can't get the barrel out, so what we're going to do is we're going to tap around the sides, and sometimes when you tap around the sides it does help loosen it up a little bit, so oops, don't want to do that on the glass. That should give it a good old belting. I think we'll try a little bit more on that part there. Ouch! Okay. Okay, that seems to be doing the trick. Now, what we'll do is we'll loosen that off there, which is coming apart now. I just need something to let me see, that's not good, is it? No. Hope you're seeing this okay. I'm not sure how the video's performing. It could be this little thing here that's causing all the problems. So we'll keep that as a spare. There's another one. I'll get into that there. Anyway, we'll just try and you find that if you tap on the shoulder, it should help release. There we go. There we go. As you can see, we now have the barrel out. Alright. And that there, I don't know if you can see that little pin there. Oh, that's your number. See the numbers changing there? I don't know if you can see that. See the f-stop numbers here? There we go. Right, anyway, so that's that part out. Now it takes us to this part which we've got to try and get into, because I feel with the barrel, I don't know why, well there it's, oh no it's not actually doing what I wanted it to do. We just need to try and get this apart now. There are again a few screws within it, quite a lot of dust in it as well, so there is, maybe I should be wearing gloves. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it won't start glowing in the dark. I'm going to remove these screws and then we'll come back to the next part. Okay folks, I'm having a lot of difficulty prizing this next part off. As you can see here, it's I don't know what's going wrong. It normally just flips up and out it comes, but it looks as though, I don't know, it's just not for budging. So I'm trying to, as you can see, force it out a little bit. Don't want to damage it too much. Might help a little. So what I'm trying to do is get into the inside of it there. I hope you can see that okay. I've got to try and lift this middle part out now. One of the things that stopped me from doing it, this part here, is because these screws in the top have rusted for some reason, and I've tried battering it and all sorts and it'll just not release, and that's the part I want to try and get out. But not one for giving up. We'll just keep going with it and see how we get on. So I'll probably stop the video and come back in a little while if I can get some some leverage on it and try and separate this part. What we're trying to do is separate this part from the housing here, and that'll allow us to get into the part that we want to get into. And once we've done that, we can then start putting it all back together again. It's pretty straightforward, as you'll see. So I'll be back in a minute. Well folks, I've been on the phone to Sony and they said that this barrel here, this part, it's got to be removed so as I can get to the inside of it. So what I've started to do, as you can see, is getting the easy way. Now I'll get another barrel for it, but if we just, oh dear, this is not easy. But as you can see now, we're beginning to expose the part that I wanted into in the first place. So I'm just trying to get in as best as I can, and once we're in here, the job should be a little bit easier. Oh my goodness. Let me just, nope. I wish I had a better pair of pliers, to be honest. Now, this looks as though it might be something. Oh, that moves. See that? That moves. Maybe that's a bit. Yeah, that's probably the part that's been jamming here. Can you see that? Jamming. Yeah, it is. Look. Look, look. Can you see the inside moving? Once I got all that dust out, I'm sure it'll be a lot better. So that's us basically getting into the part that we want to get into. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to remove the rest of the casing, and once that's exposed we'll come back. Okay guys, guess what? We're in. Now, I just removed that last piece there which was connected to that there, and there we go. That's us. We're into the part that we wanted. So well, having said that, we're not quite I don't know, I don't understand why we can't really just get into that. I want this off. See this part here? I want that to come off. If that's off, we can. Actually, it's free now. I think it's quite free. It's turning now. Whereas before, when all this was together and we turned the barrel, that wasn't turning. That was jammed. That was jammed solid. So it was. So it looks as though we've actually fixed it, I think. Yeah, it's free enough. Free enough. So I'll come back to that in a second. This is a part here where the barrel wasn't turning for some reason. But look, see, I think we've fixed that as well. So I think we're on a winner, folks. I think we've won a watch, to be honest. So yeah, quite happy with that. So I think all that remains now is to clean it. A little bit of dust in the inside there, you probably can't pick that up. But we'll clean the dust out it, and then once we've done that we'll start to put it all back together again and test it. So I'll come back to you in a little while, folks, once I get the dust out. Okay, so we're still winning, folks, because this part here I've managed to get removed. I just thought I would bring you in on this one. I cracked it right on that part there, that screw that was holding that together. I don't know if you can actually see that part. And what I've done is, that just has come apart like that. And now I can either pop it up, I think, or just snap it in. Let me be careful here because there's some parts of this, there we go, that are quite sharp. So, there we go, we're doing well. We're now into this part here, which, as you can see, you can probably remove those parts here now. No, that one's gubbed. That one will come out no bother. Yeah, that one will come out no problem, but I think the rest is, oops, gubbed. Let's just put it over there. Got to keep all the screws, that's the thing. People, I should have said at the very beginning, don't lose any of your screws because you need them all. You need them all to reassemble. If there's any screws missing, then it could could lead to a little bit of problem, you see. Let's see now. I think that one wants to come out. Need to see if we've got one that's, oops, small enough. Okay, I don't want to bore you with this part, but it's just this one screw I want to get out here to... No, it's not going to happen. So, anyway, this barrel here is the part that was jammed, and it looks as though it's running free now. There is another part, but I'm going to come back to you folks. I'm not going to bore you with this part just now. So once I've got that part out, we'll go on to the next stage. Now, this is the part that we've got to now, folks. We're getting there. I want to try and get this part out now. And what I discovered was there was a little screw holding it together, which I managed to get out. So this point should just pop off now. There we go. But as you can see, we still have some dust underneath the glass. Can you see that? Don't know if you can pick that up or not, but there's a little bit of dust still underneath the glass, which I'm going to have to try and get out. However, it gets me into the point of where the blades are, and I'm now want to try and get into this next part here, and if I can get into the next part, then we've won a watch. This barrel here, incidentally, is metal, and it's not easy to break through. As you can see, I've tried, but not one for giving up. We will try and try and try until we actually get into that part in the centre there. So I'll come back once I've managed to do that. You'll probably find that these little grommets here, these are the ones, but they're well rusted up. But if I can get them out, then that barrel will just slide off. So I'm going to give it a try anyway and see how we get on. So I'll come back. Okay guys, it's been a bit of a struggle. I've managed to get this part removed from inside this casing here, which you probably can't see too well. However, I'm now going to take this part off, which should just pop out like that. As you can see, we now have this part here, which is another barrel on it with a couple of screws, which we'll remove probably later. But this is the part that I wanted into. So everything you see in this desk is really to get into this part here, because this is where the damage was. And as you can see, I'm not sure if you can pick it up, but the little blades there have jammed. I'll just move them over and you can see what I'm talking about. And when you jam, it stops the camera lens from basically working properly. I don't know why all these things are falling out here. So I'm now going to see if we can possibly remove this part. Maybe not. But it doesn't matter because I can actually get into it from here anyway. And what I want to do is I want to get into this part here. Just to maybe able to bring that right out actually. And again, maybe not, so it doesn't matter. But the blades there, all I have to do is just fit them back into position. There you go, simple as that. Back into position. There we go, SSM. That's all it was about. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start to rebuild. So when I get it rebuilt, we'll come back to you and show you how it's going. It shouldn't take us too long. All the pieces are there, including the screws. As I say, it's very important that you don't lose the screws. They're quite important to keep. And we'll get it all together and let you see how it ends up. Okay? And once we've done that part, we'll test it and we'll show you working. Now folks, you'll be wondering how I got on putting it back together again. Well, there's the finished product. As you can see, we've done a bloody good job, and the only thing we have to do is dip it into some water. Make sure it's soapy water, and that will help get rid of all the dust and the fingerprints if you put some detergent in it. And there you have your lens working perfectly well after that. That's all it takes, folks, if you follow those easy instructions. I'm sure you'll do well. Not even a spare part to be seen. Not one spare part, as you can see. Everything used. So that there, folks, is how it all goes together again. Pretty straightforward. Once you start to build it again, got to be quiet, please. Be quiet. You can see there. Sorry about the dog and her toy. But as I say, that's it. That's how you put it back together again, and works perfectly well. So thanks for watching this video, folks. Until the next one. And if you've got any problems, comments or whatever, just leave them below. But I'm sure you'll manage on your own. Pretty straightforward. If you're stuck, just give Sony a wee call. They're always there to help. Even the lock still works. So there you go. Perfectly good lens. Thanks for watching.